let's take a look at how to create an Enscape walkthrough in Revit. First thing that I need to do is create a camera view, so I'm going to create a camera view somewhere here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and create a pathway which goes inside of the building. And once I create the first camera view, I'm just going to hit Enscape. And let's wait till Enscape loads up. There we go. And I'm gonna position my camera just a bit in front of the door. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the building and make one shot through the building. So once I get here, what I need to do is I need to press the K button on my keyboard. The K as in kite. Press the K button and it opens up the video editor in Enscape, and you just add keyframes. Just go on adding keyframes while you move around the building. So I had added the first keyframe. I'm gonna move in a bit, and I'm gonna add another keyframe here. You can come back and change these things, so it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna add another keyframe here. Oop. That's not what I want to do. And maybe add a keyframe here. And I'm gonna move. I'm using my keyboard keys to navigate. Oop. It's not well. And as long as I get a good view, I want to have this view at eye level as much as possible. I'm gonna go through this door. So I'm gonna go in. You might have to pan while you're moving this, so try to get a clean shot as much as possible. I'm going to go here, and it's okay if it doesn't work the first time. You can change things as well. I'm going to add a keyframe here, move in, add a keyframe here, and turn around just a tad. Add a keyframe and turn around completely. And up to this point, add a keyframe. Every keyframe helps, so and maybe turn around just a bit. And there we go. Add a keyframe and turn around. Oop. I want to position it through here, like so. And tilt my camera just a bit and move my hair like so here, and just move in, just go through the corridor here until you come to a finishing point here, and add a keyframe and turn. So there we go. Alright, and that's it. So I'm gonna see how this works. So I'm gonna leave it, and well, I can go back. And what I did was, in order to go back, I just pressed the K button on my keyboard, and I clicked on. I need to click on preview to see how it's working. So I'm gonna go in. My camera is moving inside and just going, as you can see, just moving around, and there might be furniture here, and there might be you might have to change certain things, like just too close to this wall, maybe slow down just a bit. Also, that's pretty low. Going high. I don't know what's happening there. Yeah, I think I need to fix that. Going through the window. So I need to fix some things, and I can do that afterwards. So let's just see what else is going on. Turn. Alright. There we are. Let's go, and what I can do is, if I scroll out, I can see all my camera views. I'm just using my middle mouse button to scroll, and I can see where my camera views are, the cameras are, the keyframes that we made at least. So you see this one, that looks weird. So I think I need to modify this. Just click on it and it takes you to that particular camera. So oop, oop, oop. So positioning it like so. You can also use this grid. That's very helpful to position yourself. Apply, and I think I just need to add one keyframe here maybe. So need to apply and see. I think that kind of messed things up. So let's go back. Press K. I think I just moved my camera way out here. So what I need to do is I need to just move this camera inside. Move this keyframe. So it's just a matter of moving your cameras and positioning yourself properly. That's kind of the key of using it. And let's move a little bit forward so that we have a good keyframe somewhere. Yeah, then that'll be fine. Apply and back. There you go. So there's one there that's kind of weird. See, I think we need to just remove these. Oh, which one that is? I want that one. So you can click on these and see which. I think these are the ones. I think I can delete that one. Maybe even delete that one. Maybe delete that one. There are too many cameras in close proximity. Delete that one. I think that kind of worked. Let's see. There we go. So the camera pathway looks okay. This I might wanna lower this one down just a tad. So I'm gonna lower it just a bit. Apply. And there you go. I think this, what you see here, is just me just going around. So don't worry about that. But other than that, that looks pretty good. I'll just say back, and there we go. Comes through nicely, I think. Yeah. So here as well, I can go and see the camera moving. So maybe this one here, it seems to be a little bit too high above. I'm gonna make it lower and back. I think is it too low? I think that became too low. Let's raise it up just a bit. Apply, back, and I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that goes nicely. If I want to straighten it, I can quite easily do it. The key is just create your keyframes. Just go through the building, create your keyframes, then come back and edit your camera views. What you do is you just, once you create your camera view, you can anytime you can come back and edit it. So press K, and you can just click on these in order to edit your camera pathway. Let's see how this looks like. I can do preview. I think this is pretty decent. There are some issues in my rendering, but that's fine. I think that's pretty decent. Here, maybe I need to just make some adjustments, but that's okay for now. You can do yours. Oop. That doesn't seem like that. But this is fine, I think. Looks pretty good, looks pretty good. It's just too close to the desks. So maybe I have to make that change. So there we go. That's the basic gist of using cameras. Another thing that you can do is you can change the time of day. If you go to camera view, let's say we start here. So maybe somewhere here I can, well, maybe when you go inside. I think this is the point where you go inside. So here, maybe I can change the time of day if I wanted to. So rather than 8, I can make it like evening or something. Apply. Well, then I need to go back here. Oop. 01. Need to back. I need to click on this and make this a different time of day. So maybe that's like noon or something. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Apply and back. And then I can go into one of these. And that can be something like, let's see, I don't know, something like that. Apply and back. There you go. Let's see what that does. So here it's daytime, and only when it goes inside does the time of day change. So it's gonna take a bit. There you go. Now you see the time of day changes. So if you have lights, this would be a good place where lights get affected. You can see the change in the time of day, as you can see, and the lights would turn on at this point. So that would be really nice in terms of how you present your building. So try that out as well. So that's it. And you can do other stuff as well, like if you go to any of the frames, you can do a timestamp if you wanted to, if you want those kind of things. You can change the field of view, focal point, depth of field. If you want to focus on something, you can do that. The same way for each keyframe, you'd have to do that. But that's it. And once you're done, I'm gonna leave. This, and I'm gonna go back to my Enscape, and you can render your video in the Enscape toolbar. All you need to do is say render video, and it's gonna save it somewhere. I'm gonna save it on my Dobson, so I can just save it. It might take a while, and in your Enscape view it's gonna show how long it's gonna take. Depending on the different materials and such, it's gonna take a while, but that's how you create your video rendering. And once you're done, just upload it to YouTube and share the link on Canvas. Alright.